The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner. In other words, just have a fucking sense of humor, will you? And enjoy.
Now you listen to me, you sick son of a bitch.
Welcome back! Yes!
All right, that's enough of that. We're going to get another copyright strike.
Oh, yeah, we can't have that.
Yeah, no.
We can't have that. Great song, though.
Great
song. Eddie Murphy started that. That was his first... Okay, we've got to stop this copyright stuff.
Copyright,
I should stop now.
Stop now.
Okay,
Stop,
right.
quick.
Jesus.
I think it's like 14 seconds or whatever it was.
That was more than 14
We
seconds.
got in trouble last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get into that a little bit more, but episode 7.
Welcome back to episode 7 of Shits and Gigs. It's not only a new episode, it is a new decade.
It's 2020.
How big? Wow.
Where are the flying cars?
Yeah.
Where's all the space robots?
We've got drones.
Yeah,
we got
we've
drones.
Got Elon Musk.
We've got Elon Musk.
Yeah.
What else we got?
I don't know, but we're supposed to have flying cars.
Yeah.
Surely we would have flying cars by now.
We sort of do. Don't we?
Not really. No, I'm talking about like you get in your car.
Yeah.
You want to go home.
Yeah.
Jump in there. Oh dear, better miss all this traffic because I've got a flying car,
Yeah.
space car. Get in there.
Boom, off we go.
No traffic.
Man, I wish
Yeah.
that would be dangerous if we actually did. Imagine you in a flying car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
you
but-
would be terrible.
Apparently, it's fundamentally impossible because there would just be too many collisions. It would be chaos, and apparently the noise pollution is the biggest problem with that.
Why the noise pollution?
Because there was shit zipping through the air, making sounds, and shit zapping around, even if it sounds like the Jetsons, and it's like, it's going to be annoying.
Jetsons.
Annoying as shit.
Oh, well,
Anyway.
anyway, guys, welcome back. You guys came back. Thank you very much. Welcome to 2012. I'm so happy to lead
2020.
2020.
Went back 8 years by accident.
2012 sounds so much, but no, it doesn't. 2020 sounds pretty good. So thank you
crazy.
very much. Thank you very much for coming back. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. We've had some great feedback. We've had some great numbers coming through. We were going to give away some beers today, but then we thought, no, we're going to give it away next week. The Wakachangi.
That's right, because they
The old
sponsored our
Misty.
Christmas episode. If you haven't watched our Christmas episode, go back and watch it.
That was pretty much
bloody
the highest rated episode, and it was the best one yet. So thank you very much. And the second one was number 1.
Oh, well, there you
Yeah,
go.
there we go. So
That's
thank you
looking
very
good,
much.
isn't it? Yeah.
Also want to thank Wakachangi. Want to thank Lee Hart. Haven't heard from him in pretty much.
I think everyone's on
this whole
holiday.
time.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. No one starts till
Everything's
Monday.
Closed. Everything's closed till at least Monday.
Yeah.
Which
I've
is
noticed
when
that.
This podcast will come out actually. So
Yeah, so everyone's back to work today. Welcome back to work, everybody.
Welcome back to work.
Off
Hope you had
to
a
your
fun
job.
holiday. Did you have a good time, Omar?
I had a fantastic time, but let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you. How was your Christmas ventures? Because I saw Instagram, I saw Facebook, and you didn't post a single thing.
I didn't actually.
No, you didn't.
No, because it was just kind of chaotic and.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. Stop there. I'm actually going to stop you there. I went. You know how when you have Christmas parties, usually the Christmas parties are at the, end of
You're
November,
talking about
December.
work Christmas parties?
Yeah, all that
Yeah,
sort of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, okay.
You know, it's usually November or
Yeah.
the beginning of December.
Yeah.
I had one on the 23rd of December, which was fine. I was like, okay, sweet. It was my mate. He said, "Do you want to come to this party?" And it was a wrapping of a film. They were going to have a big rap party. It was a big film that's
Fun.
coming out. It was
rap parties are super fun.
They are, but it's not my rap party. Like, I'm not the guy. I'm
yeah,
not the
okay.
actor.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so I was just the tag-along actor that's like the try-hard actor that's coming in to network, which I don't like doing. I hate doing that. I network when my face is on the screen or my face is on the cover. But I
Yeah.
went to this party. It was a big party. There was a lot of people there. There was
Big dogs? A few
big dogs.
Oh.
There was the biggest dog there, who is the biggest dog, which is, of course, Peter Jackson.
Oh, wow.
He was there.
Oh,
yeah,
my
so Peter
goodness.
Jackson was there.
Jeez.
There was some other, Kiwi actors and things, but let's not get into them. So Peter Jackson was there, and I saw him from the distance. And the thing is, I don't know if you know this. I met Peter Jackson because I went down to do The Hobbit, because I went pretty much.
That's right. You
Yeah.
auditioned and you
I
got
auditioned.
pretty close.
I
to
got pretty
actually
close to
One
top
of the
3.
main hobbits.
Yeah, one of the main hobbits.
Almost
Keeley.
like a hypothetical question, which we'll get into later. But yeah, that's awesome.
So I actually met Peter Jackson down in Wellington. He flew me down there. I was 21 years old for The Hobbit, and I went down there.
Man, you would have been a good hobbit.
Oh, I would have been fantastic.
You would have been a great
But I
Hobbit.
didn't get it because I was too fat
Oh.
and too young. But I said I can lose the weight. No.
But when you see them, the final product of the actual Hobbit, they're all old and fat anyway.
Yeah, I know.
So they've got so much prosthetic makeup on it. It's like you can hardly tell who some of those actors were.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? Sir Reese, who was
Sir
Gimli.
Reese.
Gimli.
Gimli.
Reese, I can't remember his last name. But anyway, so I went down to there. I got all the prosthetics on, everything like that. There was 3 of us. Of course, the guy that got it was Adrian, who got the actual part. He was there. And this other guy that got it first, who was there as well, but then he got fired because he wanted a percentage of the merchandise. Idiot.
Ooh, so he tried to negotiate
he tried
his contract.
to Peter Jackson, and of course...
Fuck no, dude.
No way, mate.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
yeah.
And he got Adrian. And then I wish Adrian did do that as well, and then it would have come to me, and I said, no, you can shit on me, Peter Jackson.
Is there much Lord of the Rings merchandise? You don't really see toys.
I bought all the toys. There were so many toys. There was like Gandalf, all the orcs.
Do they have one of those little white boxes that people like collecting, and they look like little cartoon characters inside? You know what those things are?
Oh, those like the bobbly heady things.
Yeah, no, they don't bobblehead. They're just like kind of like cartoonerized. What's it called? A caricature.
I know what you're talking about.
Those, and they're little boxes, and people don't even take them out, and you can get Star Wars ones, or you
I
can
saw
get
those.
like Rick and Morty ones, or whatever they are. Like, why do people collect those
I have
things?
no idea. I saw one because I went down to the Hobbiton, and I saw them there, the gift shop.
Yeah.
So,
but
I was like, why the hell would I buy that shit?
I don't understand it. And I watched one YouTube video, and this guy goes into a storage locker, and he's got thousands of them.
Oh, what a waste of time.
Why? I mean, maybe there's like baseball cards, that you might be able to invest in it. And
well, that's what you should be doing now.
Make money off them.
Baseball cards. Next, you have to invest in that. Fuck Bitcoin. Fuck the S&P 500.
Go find some old baseball cards. They would be
Michael
worth a fortune.
Jordans. I've still got my 49 Michael Jordans in my mum's basement, so I'm still
some
holding.
guys sell a certain Pokemon card for like $100.
Oh, Charizard. It was a Charizard.
Oh my
and it was like one of the first generation Charizards. I went through all my Pokemon and I tried to find one because I thought I did have one, but no, only generation 10. Anyway, going back to the story at B. So then I was at this party. Peter Jackson was over there, and I was like, yes, I'm going to go have a little word to him. So I went over to him, and he was talking to, what's his name? Can't remember. But he was there, and he recognized me. And I was like, oh my God.
By name, or he just...
No, he goes, I know you.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you do.
Of course you do.
And he goes,
that's exciting.
It was so exciting that he goes, the Sky ad. And I was like, yeah, that as well.
Did you bring up the fact that you
No,
auditioned for... you should have mentioned that.
I was very nervous.
Yeah.
I don't get nervous often, but for some reason I was. It was him. There was also that lady that he worked, Fran was there. There were some other people there, but I just couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I don't get I didn't really get nervous. I used to work at a radio station. There'd be a lot of celebrities coming in, so you kind of get used to it. And the only times I really remember being excited was when the guy from Game of Thrones came in.
Which guy?
Greyjoy.
Oh.
Yeah, he came in. So
Yeah.
that was fun, and had a chat to him.
You're talking about Reek.
Yeah.
Reek
Yeah.
came in?
Yeah.
I'd not be nervous around that guy.
No. It's just it was kind of cool because this is when Thrones was
Yeah.
massive, and I think that was just after John Wick as well, which he was in.
Oh, was he in John Wick?
Yeah,
I've
he's in
never
the
seen any
first
of
one.
them.
He's like the Russian bag. You never seen a John Wick?
I haven't seen a John Wick.
What a piece of shit.
Who, me or John Wick?
You.
Oh, me.
He'll kick your ass.
He probably would.
Anyway, and then I was, when Sam Neill came in, I was a bit like,
Oh, yeah,
Dr.
totally.
Grant. I was just
Yeah.
Jurassic Park is my favorite movie of all time.
You've said this before.
I have.
I had the privilege to get retweeted.
By who?
Sam Neill.
Oh, Sam Neill. Oh,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
So I was nervous when that treat of a tweet.
What did you
went out.
wait? Something about his wine?
It was about his wine.
Yeah.
It was just a marketing way. Hey, he retweets everything when it comes to his wine.
So just quickly on the Lord of the Rings
Go on.
thing. I think we talked after the podcast. I was talking with somebody else, and because we all know the great Saruman, Christopher Lee, and the legend that he is.
Yep, I know him.
What was his Scaramanda?
Scaramanda in James Bond.
He's just been in so much. Dracula.
He was in Dracula.
He's an absolute legend, and not many people knew this. But I was saying to somebody that he makes like heavy metal music.
Yeah.
and he's actually got a few heavy metal Christmas albums.
Bullshit.
I'm not even kidding. And I think I talked. Wasn't it you that I was talking to about?
Let me check my memory. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
all right,
was.
all right. Well, I've
on
got
our
a
trip
bit
to
of-
Hawke's Bay.
I've got a little bit of a Christopher Lee
After this, we'll get into the sponsor
doing
bit.
his thing.
Let's go.
This is legit Christopher Lee song.
What the?
You ready? It's called Jingle Hell.
Jesus Christ. That's him.
That's him.
You can
He's
tell
got
that's him.
thousands of heavy metal albums, bro. I'm not kidding. I
Dude.
think he's got like 90 heavy metal albums or something
Dude,
ridiculous.
what
like that.
is up with these actors doing this stuff?
I've got to turn it off. We're going to get another copyright
Yeah,
strike.
yeah. Oh, what about this guy that does rock albums?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The
See,
Renner.
that's the thing. Is when we got a copyright strike on the YouTube thing,
Yeah.
which doesn't really affect us because it's not monetized. But the thing was, I thought it was going to be Jeremy Renner because we're always playing the Jeremy Renner song.
The same.
And it wasn't. It was the Jingle Bell Rock song that we were playing by Bobby Helms from 1957. Now, not to be, it's Christmas. We're getting in the Christmas cheer. We're playing a bit of Christmas music. It's a classic song. And I think, what a twat. How dare he copyright us? And look, he died in 1997.
So how
he
the
wasn't,
hell?
Yeah, why is he doesn't even have a YouTube channel to copyright strike us.
What a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit. Not playing you anymore,
Never.
Bobby Helms.
You know what?
Twat.
We're going to listen to Bublé.
That's right.
Instead of you.
I reckon let's play 20 seconds of Bublé and see if
Okay.
Bublé copyright strikes us. Because if Bobby does and Bublé doesn't, we know who the new true Christmas.
I
god.
always forget how to spell Bublé, but I just go, it's like
Bubble.
sort of like bubble.
Yeah.
What was the song?
Bubble.
It was, it's beginning to sound a bit like
it's-
Christmas.
No, Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Jingle Bell Rock.
It's not in his top 10 or anything.
Are we going to get copyright strike for talking about Bobby Helm? You are a twat.
Here
Look
we
at
go.
him.
Jingle Bell. That's one of my favorite songs.
Merry
See, I bet you-
Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Bublé.
That's
Are
not it.
you ready
Jingle
to sing a
Bells.
little jingle bells?
Yes.
Jingle bells, jingle bells,
Jingle
jingle
all
all
the
the
way.
way.
It's probably the wrong song,
Oh,
but
what fun
matter,
it
let's
is
do
to
20
ride
seconds
in
and see if
one
we've
done
open
15.
sleigh. Jingle bells,
16,
jingle
17.
bells,
Jingle all the way. 20.
All right,
Let's
that's
see
enough.
what happens.
It's after Christmas.
Enough for
Bad
you.
luck. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll get back to you on that.
We'll see what happens there. Right, we've got to get quickly into
moving on.
sponsors. So first of all, of course, we want to thank the Wakachangi, the old Mister, the old lady, the old Wakatumbi, the old Waka Waka, the old Lee Hart, for sponsoring our Christmas episode. But he's also continuing to sponsor the rest of the episodes, up to 10, so that's good.
Brilliant. Why don't we have any Wakachangi today?
I forgot them.
I thought you said that there was actually an international shortage because it's so popular.
I lied.
Oh,
Sorry about that. I just drank a lot over Christmas.
yeah. You can't. That's the thing with Wakachangi is like I read a medical study that said you can just replace it with water.
Really?
Yeah, and just drink Wakachangi instead.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because it's the old Misty.
The old lady, the old Wakatumbi. So thank you very much for Lee Hart for that.
Thanks, Lee. We appreciate that, man.
I would try to get a video off him and all that, but he hasn't really replied to
Everyone's
anything.
on holiday, dude.
He's on holiday. He hasn't
Everyone's
said
on
it.
holiday.
I haven't talked to him in like a couple of weeks, which is really weird. Okay, and then we're going to go into, of course, the number one sponsor of Shits and Gigs. We're going to go right into Bit on the Side. So let's get into this bit, into the copy.
Professional read. Here we go.
Right, okay, everybody. Need a Santa Claus for your next Christmas event? What about 40 event staff? For
Wait,
your...
hold on a
You
minute.
can't interrupt me!
No, but it's
Oops!
need a Santa Claus for your Christmas. It's the 4th of January.
This Christmas. Think ahead.
So no one is going to book a Santa 11 and a half months before Christmas. Not even that.
Think ahead.
No, it's stupid.
If you're a corporation, you probably get it for 30% off, wouldn't you?
You might, the Santa that is currently working as Bit on the Side Santa.
Yep.
He could be dead by then. The guy looks like 98.
Don't be disrespectful. We don't know if that Santa is going to die. He probably a young actor. He could be an actor that's like 14.
What if we change it? What can we change it to? Like, need a Jesus for your Easter thing, or
Let's do that.
okay?
We're probably going to get in a lot of trouble.
No.
Need a Jesus for your next Christmas event. What about
No,
what?
for Easter.
Oh, yeah,
Jesus
of course.
for
Yeah,
Easter.
okay,
Christmas
okay.
is already
Oh,
done.
Christmas is done. I keep forgetting. All right. Need a Easter bunny for
That'll work.
Easter
That's good.
party at work. What about 40 event staff for that Easter event? Maybe, some A-class celebrity that comes in to do the MC for your next sales event. Go no further than, of course, Bit on the Side Promotions. Bit on the Side is an end-to-end promotional company run by energetic, experienced, and highly skilled team for over 10 years. It must be over 10 years now because we're in the next decade. With over 400 promo and event staff on their books and 30 celebrities. And don't forget those MCs. And what about those hands-on, experienced project managers? They will make sure that your event, any event, goes swimmingly. If you need more information, you go to bitontheside.co.nz. That is bitontheside.co.nz. And quote SNG, that's us. Tell them we sent you.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I've been practicing.
We'll just edit that copy.
I've been practicing.
I think it'll be easier to get an Easter bunny
Yeah.
because we can just put we don't like a Santa. We need an old person with a beard. Mm-hmm. But an Easter bunny, you could do that. You could put the helmet on.
I would have done that if I was like, 17 or something.
I remember my friend. We first started working in radio when we were very young, and one of the first jobs he had to do, which was actually getting paid to, because you do work for free as an intern.
Yep.
Is they dressed him up as a dog. like a big dog, and was at a pet shop, promoting. Oh
no,
mascot
not that
dog and
shit.
stuff like that. And he was playing around, and he scared the bejesus out of this kid and made it scream, crying. Like, if you're a little kid and you see this 6 foot something massive dog, of course you're gonna freak out. I can't think of anything more scary.
Clowns.
yeah,
Clowns and then dogs.
Pretty scary.
Yeah.
Easter bunny's scary.
Easter bunnies are pretty scary.
Yeah.
Unless they have chocolate. I never understood the whole thing with because I was talking to
Chocolate eggs.
and bunnies and chasing after, try to find bunnies and Easter thing. What the fuck is that about?
So is it something to do with spring? So there's lots of bunny rabbits knocking about.
But wait a minute,
Fresh harvest of eggs.
Isn't this resurrection? That's when Jesus Christ. So how do we get fucking Easter bunnies and bread and cross buns? Where did that fucking go from?
In Christmas, how did we get celebrating giving each of the presents?
Yeah, that's
through
stupid.
the birth of some babies.
Is that what it is? Is it the birth of Christ on Christmas? See,
So where did Santa come from? What's Santa got to do with Jesus? Nothing. It's like the Easter bunny to do with Jesus again. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. It's just stupid.
It's a way for people that aren't religious to be like, let's have some time off too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's have some good
Otherwise,
time off.
like I'm saying, otherwise there'll be so many different religions having holidays at different times, nothing will be able to get done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you'll be like, let's try and lump it together.
Yeah.
Everyone has the time off at the same time.
Yeah, sorry, there's a fly running around.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
A freshly taxidermied bird.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
Yeah, I killed it.
That guy.
Went shooting.
Also, want to say a big thank you to all of the camera people. We also, the editors. Geraldo, he's been doing fantastic
He's doing
work.
a good job. He's been on a holiday, but he's back now.
And he's been cutting some videos together. If you haven't seen on the Facebook group, guys, we're taking clips out of the episodes, chucking it on there, just recapping. Just get in there, guys. Do some shit. Comment. Feel free to do whatever you want. The numbers are good. The comments are bad. We're giving away some beer next week. Be ready. Comment. Subscribe. If you've already liked the page, you're going to win. You're probably going to get a call from us, and we're going to be like, hey, you won. And you'll be like, what? I haven't done anything. We'll do more, but you've won anyway.
12 whole Wakachangies just for you.
The old Misty, the old ladies.
Down the throat.
I can't wait for it. Also, just going to go back. We've had a bit of feedback on the fart, which we will get to next episode.
We're having trouble getting hold of the private detective because, again, he's on holiday.
He's on holiday.
So, I think that's actually a cover story. He did actually tell you in private that he was working on that Epstein case.
You can't say that.
Oh, I can't say that.
We're probably going to have to cut that out now.
All right, we'll cut that out.
Yeah, we're going
to bleep that.
Bleep that out.
And if you don't, you're fired.
17 minutes, fired. But I'm not going to fire him.
Now, Geraldo's the only one that's any good.
Yeah, he is pretty good. Ben, you're a piece of crap, but I love you because you gave me a great present, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
the fart is going to be good. We're going to post. Of course, everyone already knows that it was Noel that did it. We've had some comments.
Waveform speaks for itself.
Oh, we'll soon see.
I showed my audio friend who works in radio, and he's like, the way is clearly the waveform of the fart. It's obviously a lot closer to the microphone than their snore.
No.
And he said a good 5 to 10 feet, which would make
5 to 10 feet.
Yeah.
He's a liar.
No,
how does
he
he know
audio
anything?
expert. He's an audio expert.
He has been doing radio for a long time.
He can look at a waveform and then hum the tune.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet he can't. Let's get him on here. I want to see that. I want to see that, man. That's ridiculous.
Oh, my goodness. So you got some good presents then, because I kind of wanted to have a quick, we'll just wrap up Christmas really quickly.
Right, let's go quickly. Ask me a question. Any question.
Is Christmas, we were talking about, you did Christmas early with your mum. You gave her a brand new iPhone.
That's right.
And she gave you a chocolate orange.
A chocolate orange, yep.
So it's sort of like that investment return wasn't the best, was it?
Oh, no, it wasn't for that, no.
I don't know, it's all about giving, and that doesn't really matter. But yeah, I feel like I had a sort of similar Christmas. How sort of my investment to my return was somewhat, well, they weren't good numbers.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, what did you get? What did you give?
Christmas worth it? I'm not going to say that. I'm not
come
going
on.
to list off people's. I can't even remember, to be honest. I can't even remember. But
I had a great Christmas. I had a great New Year's.
No socks and deodorant.
None.
Nah.
I got pants, and I'm wearing them right now. I got boxer shorts, and they're really good. They're brand new. They're like the good colors. I got new socks as well.
I'm so annoyed
Oh, dude,
now.
love it.
I got things like books and stuff like that. They know I don't read much.
Books?
Yeah, I don't know.
If I got
like Louis threw documentary.
Oh, Theron.
Yeah.
Theron.
How do you say his name?
Louis Theron.
Louis Thorox.
Thorons. Thongs.
Anyway, I got
thong
his book,
song.
and I'll read it and stuff, but I'm not massive.
Why has he
reader.
got a book? Just watch his DVDs.
Well, he's talking about his journey through
don't give a shit
the
about him.
BBC and how he helped protect those pedophiles.
Oh, interesting. So you've read it already, have you?
No,
Or just the back cover?
I just read the first page.
Are you a fan of his?
I do like his documentaries.
Yeah. The Scientology one, that was pretty cool.
I think he's a bit
enjoyed that one.
soft sometimes.
Soft?
He's got a nice soft demeanor. Mm-hmm. But I feel, sometimes he just comes across as a little bit of a wet blanket. He's like, come on, Louis. Stick your spine up.
Do you think
stand up
maybe he
straight."
does that to, he manipulates people
You
into...
don't want to intimidate. Yeah,
It's like LEG, but I don't know how people fell for LEG. Sasha's
man.
if you had that guy sitting down in front of you asking you those questions, how could you not go? This is a fucking joke.
Yeah, but he got.
This is worse than Cats.
Did you see the? I'll get onto that soon.
What?
Did you get onto? Did you see when the This Is America?
This is America.
The-
Y'all got me shitting out on Child Gambino, the song.
No.
Oh.
This Is America or Is This America with Sacha Baron Cohen where he
Oh,
dresses up.
yeah, that
Dude,
was
that
shit.
shit was amazing.
Oh, you
man.
liked it?
No, when he tricked those people at that
Oh,
mosque
yeah.
and he's
Oh,
like, we're bringing
totally.
that mosque to your town and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That is the funniest 3 minutes. I reckon I've watched it about 10 times. That's like the funniest
I'm
3
going
minutes.
to get into that then
man.
because...
I think the whole show in itself
Who is
flawed.
America? Who is America?
It's bloody brilliant. And he's got prosthetics on and you can't even tell it's him. And he's talking to the
I've seen-
It's good. It's really, really good.
I've seen...
It was on Showtime, I think.
Yeah, I've seen one clip where he's getting that guy to talk about guns. How
Yeah, and he makes him pull down his pants. And,
and then they made a video about it.
'Cause
That
he's
was
dressed-
how
dude.
could you fall for that?
He doesn't even look real. He looks like one of the people from Spitting Image.
He does. He looks, he looks ridiculous. Like, how could you fall for that?
But he's a master.
He is.
He's a master.
The way that he asks those questions, the way that he gets into the mentality of the other people, the way that he just watches them and just, I don't know, it's amazing. He could not get away with that nowadays.
A very, very clever man.
Yeah, I don't
Very
think
clever
he's
man.
really good in Grimsby.
But and again, The Dictator is pretty funny, but it's pretty flawed, and there's some pretty bad bits.
Like
in
that
it.
fucking thing I just mentioned, the Brothers Grimsby.
Yeah,
The Brothers Grimsby.
it's good for a fun watch.
Yeah.
but it's not really like you couldn't watch it again much. I don't know.
Did you see
I watched
that-
it a couple of times? I think.
Did you
It's kinda
see
fun.
Sasha's his little stand against climate change and
No, I don't. See, I don't.
So
I'm
Greta
not
hurt
buying-
you, did
I'm
she?
Not, I'm not buying into.
Greta gotcha.
No. I'm not buying into politicians trying to sell me politics. I mean,
You mean actors?
actors.
Yeah,
and, like, just sing your song, act in your movie, and shut the fuck up. I don't want to listen to your political opinion about something.
But you know what he's doing? He's getting ready for his next character.
Oh, is he going to be?
I think he's doing something. He must be. Why would he do that? He came out all serious. I was like,
What was that? See that movie on Netflix, Spy? Have you watched that?
no. Oh, with him.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to
And
see
it's a real
that.
serious one.
He
I haven't
looks
watched
good.
It yet either, right?
He's got a
it's good
moustache.
stuff, man. I'm loving The Witcher at the moment. Witcher's bloody good. Good fun on
Yeah.
Netflix. Yeah, enjoyed that.
I'm gonna say I can't stand it.
Really?
I think it's
Isn't that
fucking
funny?
dumb.
I think it's kind of It's fun because they're kind of one and done episodes, and there's a little bit of a season story.
yep.
But it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like The Mandalorian. Fun.
The Mandalorian has been the hit so far, 2020.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're saying that Witcher is better than the Mandalorian now. I think that was the most rated.
I don't know about. I wouldn't agree with that.
But the stats are saying
yeah,
that
it was
yeah,
like an 8.9, and the other one was like an 8.7.
no, but the
or
most
something.
viewed so far is The Witcher, and also the best feedback. But I mean, the Mandalorian is the best Star Wars thing at the moment. I mean, the new Star Wars was a flop. Cats
have you
was
watched
a flop.
it?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay, and
I saw
you know
Jumanji.
what? This is. I know I don't know when you want to do the hypothetical question. I don't know if you've got a few more.
What
things
time
you
are
want
we
to talk
on?
About. I don't
What
know.
time are we on? We got heaps of time. Let's do it later on.
Okay, we got heaps of time.
Let's do it later on.
It actually kind of it touches on a few of these movies that we're talking about. So.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let's do this. I'm going to move on to something. Let's get into the educational side of things. Because, of course, it is 2020. A decade has just been, for all you people that have, over 10, there's been a lot of shit that's happened over the last decade. Lots of things. So I want to, of course, we remember loads of them. I mean, there's so many things that happened. From the top of my head, we've had so many deaths. We had 9/11, Did we?
No, that was the
decade before.
2001.
Oh, right, that was the decade before.
That's about that, dude. That was 19 years ago now.
Jesus. That's when we first
It
met.
seems like yesterday. No, it wasn't.
Oh, when did we meet? We met last decade.
2007.
2007.
Yeah.
We've known each other for a very long time.
Too long.
Too long. So here is the first. So it's things we totally forgot happened this decade. Should I have some music in the background or no?
2000 and no. Geraldo will add some if it's appropriate.
Okay, so here we go. Right, so off the bat, are we already on number 13?
Oh, there we go.
Here we go. It's moving
Yeah.
backwards. Okay, so
things we've forgotten that happened.
things that we forgot. So April 2010, the first iPad came out.
Oh wow! It seems like they've been around longer than that. Eh?
Yeah, but
Only
they haven't.
10 years.
September 2010, Lady Gaga wore a meat dress to the VMAs. Remember that? That was weird. Vegans would hate that.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get away with that now.
No
the
way.
The vegans would have attacked her. She would
Jesus.
be cancelled.
Totally.
And imagine if there was a police dog there and it got off the chain.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, mauled to death.
Oh, what happens if you didn't eat for the whole day? You saw that. You would just want to jump on her.
Was it actual meat or was it like fake meat?
No, look at
real
it.
meat.
It looks like real meat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, March 2011, Rebecca Black's Friday was released. Remember that? That was just
I'm glad I forgot about
100 million views, Rebecca
Jesus.
Black. That's
that.
Friday.
I wonder what she
Friday.
looks like now. Search a picture of her. Let's see what she looks like
Rebecca
now.
Black, huh?
Yeah. Rebecca Black, 2019.
Black. I know a lot of blacks. And no, like people with the name Black. Oh my God,
She's grown up a bit now.
Damn,
she's looking good.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Well, there's a photo of her. She doesn't look like she looks a bit more, let's say,
like
Indian.
like a little nerdy kid with braces, does she? She's just grown up.
Welcome to the decade. Okay, and then let's go to the next one. April 2011, millions tuned in to watch a royal wedding.
Oh God, I remember we watched it.
What happened, Noel?
Okay, so
tell them. Tell the people.
We were watching. This is one of my favorite stories. We were watching the royal wedding, and of course, of the time difference, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning in New Zealand. I think it was a Saturday or a Sunday, something.
It could have
like
been a Wednesday, to be
so
fair.
I don't know what was going on, but like, I think it's because everybody else was doing it, and everyone in England does it. It's like, let's get on the piss and watch the royal wedding.
Totally.
So we're sitting there, and the thing's like fucking 4 hours long or whatever it is. And it's great, and we're having a good time, and we're starting to get a bit hammered and stuff like that. And then when there's this one, there's like this big like parade of like people and horses and all that sort of stuff. And Omar, half kind of cocked, just goes, "Oh, look at all those horses." He meant to say horses, but it's just the way it came out. I swear to God. Oh,
I was boozed.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah, I'm crying from it already.
Look at all those horses.
I remember that so clearly. With an estimated 22.8 million views. That's a lot.
See, that was us. We were part of that audience.
May 2011, we had everybody was planking everywhere. Everyone just planked everywhere.
A lot of people died planking.
Yeah, they did on fucking buildings and shit. My friend did let's get moving. So July 2011, we said goodbye to Harry Potter. Apparently, I don't know what that means.
The last movie was, or the last book was released.
Okay, right, interesting. March 2012, that's the Coney 2012
Oh yeah, and then
thing.
the guy went crazy, got naked, started masturbating in the street.
Yep, 100 million views. 2012, which I mentioned at the very beginning of the show, July, Gangnam Style became the most viewed watched video ever.
Oh my god!
So that was that thing that popped up.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
December 2012, people thought the world would come to an end. Remember that? And then made a movie about it.
I remember the end of the millennium, but people thought that as well. So I'd been through
the Y2K. Yeah, that meant nothing to me because that was the biggest one for me was the Y2K. I thought it was the end of the world.
So what was the significance of is that the end of the Mayan calendar? That's what it was.
It was something. The gigantic apocalypse was going to happen.
End of the Mayan calendar. They didn't realize because the Mayans didn't put like leap years or something in their calendar. So
it should be.
So it was actually out. So that when because the Romans changed it.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have made sense. The date was out.
So it was way out, was it? So it was the Mayan calendar, whatever it was. Okay, perfect. And then let's move on. So February 2013, the Harlem Shake went massive. That went viral. Yep. Everyone learned the Cup song from Pitch Perfect. That was April.
I don't know
what the fuck that means. Yeah. September 2013, What Does the Fox Say became a YouTube sensation. Don't know.
Well,
March 2014, an airplane disappeared. The Malaysian Airways. We don't know where that went.
Gone.
July, August 2014, everybody was doing the Ice Bucket Challenge. I did that. That was fucking, mine was amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should watch it. I don't know where it is.
I didn't do it. I hate, you know what I do? I hate fads. I hate flash.
You do?
I hate flash dancing, and I hate like, it's the urinate on your sister challenge.
Oh, so
everybody's got to get it.
So then you won't know what this is then. Drop it down like, whoa.
No.
You've never seen the Woe before?
No.
You don't know what the Woe is?
No, thank God.
Whoa.
I'm fucking glad I
Oh, well, you're not on TikTok, clearly. February 2015, the internet had a heated debate over a dress, the blue dress, the color of the dress. There was
I
all different
remember that.
colors.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit about that. February 2015, Apple released their racial diverse emojis.
Oh,
so we
okay.
had black females. Beautiful. And then June 2015, same-sex marriage became legal in the
Really?
US.
That was only 2015? Jeez, they are behind the times a little bit, aren't they?
They are huge. This is one of the biggest ones here. February 2016, Leonardo DiCaprio won his first ever Oscar.
Yeah.
For The Revenant.
I think Leo deserved an Oscar.
Not for that.
Not for that.
That was like one of those, you deserve an Oscar,
like
but is a pity Oscar.
Not so much a pity Oscar, because he definitely deserved it, and it was a good performance, but it wasn't an Oscar performance.
Like, I mean, him and Titanic was a bit better. I mean, he was pretty good in that. The Revenant. I think he went to the depths of everything. He put his body on the line.
Everyone's like, we need to give Leo an Oscar before he starts to look like Jack Nicholson.
He started to look like him a lot.
You know, he's just getting wider. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
He's got a 22-year-old girlfriend. Some bitch.
Stop being so jealous. May 2016. The Harambe.
Harambe.
Oh, Harambe. Yes,
the
became an
gorilla.
internet. Yeah, that's
He
right.
got shot.
Yeah, dead. 2016 July, the world went crazy over Pokemon Go.
More
I did
people
as well.
died.
More people died. Kids fell off buildings.
Yeah.
October 2016.
Bad kill.
Yeah, the Vine app shut down. If you
I
guys
didn't know about it in the
Vine,
first place.
Yeah, it just came and went like that, like a flash. Announced TikTok.
Yeah.
January 2017, millions attended the Women's March. I didn't. Did you?
I don't think we're allowed to.
Why? Because we're not women.
Yeah.
Rise up, women. There's a photo of a woman there. 600 marches across the world.
600.
500,000 people went to that. Largest single-day demonstration in U.S. history. Well done, girls.
What did they achieve?
Nothing. Well, no, they did. They got better pay, like the actors.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, well, I mean, the female actresses, they got a lot
It's
more
always going to
money.
get better anyway.
Should.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
Well, yeah,
it only gets
record
better.
number of female directors last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And how do their movies do?
We'll get into that a little bit later
Let's
on.
not say anything.
Yeah.
June 2017, everybody was playing with the fidget spinners.
They still sell them today.
Yeah, they're really good. They're good for how they use them
Anxiety.
with anxiety and stress and shit. That's
Yeah.
a load of shit.
Yeah.
August 2017, we experienced a total solar eclipse. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Now, hold on a minute. Depends what part of the world. you're
Great
in.
American eclipse. It was
Yeah,
in
so
America.
You went in
No,
America.
but I know, but I saw it, but it wasn't the great one for me. It was for them.
I think everyone was live streaming it on YouTube.
I wasn't. I was trying to watch
No,
it
you
with
were
the
watching it
glasses.
on YouTube.
Was I? At the
Were
same
you in
time?
America for the eclipse?
No, but I wasn't. But I was waiting for it with the glasses, but it didn't happen because, of course, it was in the day.
Yeah, well, you know, you weren't to know.
No, it was not. They
It's only
fooled me.
called the Great American Eclipse.
How dare
North
they?
American.
They try to claim everything. Oh, here's our favorite. October 2017. We've got to wrap it up very soon. The hashtag #MeToo movement took off.
Well, a lot of good come from there and a little bad. So.
Yeah, so 19 million tweets for the Me Too campaign. Okay, January 2018, there was a false missile warning in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine getting that.
Oh, we got one the other day, but it said
I didn't get
alert. Oh, you didn't?
No, was that for what?
I don't know. It just said
they were
this is
testing
an
it out.
emergency test alert.
Yeah, they were
it didn't
testing
say,
it.
hey, we're about to launch missiles and
Yeah.
you're all going to die.
Yeah.
Because imagine how many people would just
Oh.
like, fuck.
Like, oh my God, what are we going to do?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Let's pedal out and get our last wave, bro.
Some people did. May 2018, there was another royal wedding. 2 in the decade.
I didn't watch that one.
No, neither do I.
It wasn't as many
What was
horse.
the other one?
Wasn't enough horse.
There was
mate.
only one horse, and that was Harry. He's a ginger ninja, isn't he?
He's way better looking than the other one.
I like him, and I like this relationship more than the other one. These guys are
Yeah.
just, well, of course, they've got less responsibilities.
Yeah, he's a bit of a hypocrite, though.
Is he?
Yeah, well, recently he's been like, okay, guys, time to get bicycles and get rid of your motor vehicle whilst he's flying a private jet to New York or on holiday.
And,
so you can kiss my ass.
and
now,
also,
ginger.
that tank that he was driving around. Do you see that?
Yeah,
that was
it's
awesome.
got a 12-litre engine. It's
Totally. All of it.
Not many good miles per gallon in that, are you?
No,
Oh,
have to keep
dear.
filling that up. So that was only 29.2 million
How
views.
many more of these we got left?
Only 2. October 2018, a Banksy painting self-destructed. That was amazing. He
yeah,
did that. That was
yeah,
a great marketing scheme.
yeah.
January
Was it?
2019.
Was it fake?
It was fake. So basically,
yeah.
everyone was watching the painting, and then all of a sudden it started shredding.
And then, no, did it shred to nothing?
It shredded to
two pieces.
into 2 pieces.
yeah,
Yeah,
so that's good because now he's like, I can sell one half and
Which
sell the other.
I think he did do that.
Make twice as much money.
Selling for 1.4 million at a live auction. January 2018. 2019, the most diverse class of lawmakers in history was sworn into Congress. Don't give a shit.
I don't care about that.
April 2019, we got the first ever photo of a black hole, and it was Eddie Murphy's ass.
Oh,
no, it wasn't.
It's not very black, is it? Oh, I guess, yeah.
I didn't know. I saw that and I was like, that does not look like a black hole. Look how blurry the image is.
It looks like a donut and sitting in gravy.
I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day.
Yeah,
How dare you say that?
I've had an up and go.
Perfect. Okay, moving on. Thank you, everyone. And that was, of course, the 31 things that you totally forgot that happened in the last decade.
Some things I'm glad you brought up, and I'm glad that we remembered. Other things I'm just like, now it's occupying space in my brain that could have been used for something else.
Okay, what is the other else?
Black thing and stuff.
Yeah,
like
but at least we saw where she was.
I don't know what the other else is yet.
At least we know what she looks like now. You know. Now, Noel, you wanted to move on to something,
All right,
please?
yeah. So it's time.
Okay, what time
Once
is it?
again.
time
For
is
the
it?
hypothetical question.
That's what's in the notes.
Is it?
It's
we got it in the right order. I
Hypothetical
want to look at the
question.
notes. I need those.
No, well, I think we did it doesn't matter. Move on. Okay, what's the
Okay, so
hypothetical?
last week's hypothetical question.
The Christmas
of the
one.
week.
Uh-huh.
It was a Christmas-related hypothetical question. If you're new to this, each week I ask Omar a hypothetical question revolving around usually to do with his acting career or some sort of, I don't know, it could even be some sort of like moral status or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a week to think about it, and he comes back and he gives me the answer. So last week's hypothetical question was.
Yep.
Omar was been called out to Hollywood once again.
I was.
And he's been called up to play Santa Claus. And he's such a massive talent. They're like, dude, we've got these three sort of options on the table for you.
Mm-hmm.
We've got good like Disney Santa, sort of like
Tim Allen. Yep.
feel goody Disney type of movie.
Yep.
It'll be very successful. Disney movies are usually
Totally.
big,
And I'm in it.
And yeah, well, you're Santa, so that's kind of the role that you're playing. Again,
Thank
you can
you.
choose your own co-stars.
Yeah.
So, like
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor, perfect.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
I love him to be in my movie.
Your second choice of Santa is a horror Santa, so you're like a serial killer, murderer Santa, and
Brilliant.
this one's directed by Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Again, a little more niche. It might not be as big as the Disney film, but you know, sometimes you could become a legend from doing a good horror movie and being a good bad guy. Like the Joker or something like that. Like you could cement yourself as like the guy, like an awesome bad guy. You know what I mean? And you'd be slitting kids' throats and I don't know, sticking coal in their eyes or something, whatever. Yeah, so that'd be good.
Yeah. And then the last one.
Third choice was a crime-fighting, like, super cops sort of Santa, or like a kick-ass, like, Santa.
Like The Rock.
Sort of, but it's like more Wachowski brothers style.
Oh, that's right. The sister style.
So it's like Matrix and like John Wick, and you're snapping necks and like, but you're doing it all for good. You're not evil Santa. You're just
so the evil Santa is I'm a bad guy. I'm the Terminator.
Well, not the Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger Santa, or
like Jingle All the Way, but
superhero Santa.
Jingle All the Way type stuff.
Not a superhero Santa, not a comic book thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. Or like
maybe I was a dad who did something that I became
like almost like the Last Action Hero.
Oh,
type
awesome!
of thing.
Great movie, by the way.
Yeah,
Great movie, by the way.
And you've got awesome pickup lines.
Like I don't know any. Don't forget your jingle bell. I don't know, something stupid like that.
I know I'm about to jingle your bells. Boom! Head pulls 1,000 pieces.
And then the Rob Zombie would just be like an amazing like soundtrack. It'd be like and then me raping
chasing
something.
kids. Let me some kids go camping in the woods.
Oh,
or they're like, let's go find Santa at the North Pole, and that
reminds me of like
The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're in the North Pole.
Yeah.
Or the Arctic or whatever it is.
Yeah. You know what? I would love to do. I think the zombie one, the Rob Zombie one, would be so cool.
Really? I thought you were going to go for the more like maybe the Disney one because it would have been so massive. But
no, but I think look, I don't chase money.
Challenge.
I don't chase money. I want to go for that. I like those sort of weird ones. It would have to be a good storyline, of course. I'll have to go through that. I'll have to see who the producer is. But we've got Rob Zombie. I'd rather do that because that'd be so much fun. Like, and I could also add my sort of creative view onto it. Like, ooh, maybe we shouldn't snap her back. And let's snap 9 of them at the same time.
Who are you thinking that could be in this movie with you, maybe?
I would like
you McGregor, obviously.
Oh, totally. I'll have like Joaquin Phoenix there as well. Like he would be like my little dwarf. Yeah. Like Joaquin. He'll be. They make him a dwarf.
Yeah,
you know?
That's a good idea. So you could Davis could be his body double. Yeah. And then you CGI his head in. But you mean an elf?
He's an elf. Yeah. A pixie. Yeah. One of those things.
Oh,
so
good.
I think that would be it. And,
that's great.
Yeah, and then the female, of course, would be like, oof.
You've got to have a love interest.
I would. I was thinking Kate Winslet, but no, she'd be in the other
A
one.
bit fat now.
Well, all right, mate. You can't say it. Don't be disrespectful to her.
Yeah,
She's a good
Santa's
friend.
wife is usually she's quite jolly. Maybe she could be your wife, Santa's wife. She's evil too.
But
She's
who?
not-
Who's that? Who? Kate Winslet.
Yeah, she's because you're Santa.
Yeah.
She could be
She could
Mrs.
be
Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
And she helps you commit your crimes.
Maybe, and she is the one. Yeah, maybe she is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. She's like the ringleader. She's the one that
Yeah,
stays at
totally.
home and
Yeah,
calls me
yeah,
up and
yeah,
says, "You need to go do this over there."
You could
with
you could be
Queen
like
Phoenix.
you could be like a redneck Santa, and you live out in the woods
Well,
of Mississippi,
yeah,
and
fuck
it's
yeah, It reminds me of what's that guy's name? The Bad Santa. You know, Bad Santa.
Yeah, the movie.
The Bad Santa. Hey Siri, who stars in Bad Santa? Here we go.
You have to put.
Okay, I found this on the web for Who Is Dumb is the Bad Santa.
Who is dumb?
Check it out.
Billy Bob Thornton.
That's it. Of course it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
dumb.
that film.
Great film.
That's some people's favorite Christmas movie.
That one, yeah, that was rated
yeah,
up there.
yeah.
We should find out which one. No, let's not.
No, yeah.
Okay, so there we
Right,
go.
yeah,
So that's the
hypothetical
answer. I
question.
think that'd be cool. Let's
so
go.
we've got obviously next week's answer, this week's question, hypothetical question. I believe it's going to do it by episode now, so it's episode 7, hypothetical question number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Unless we double down somewhere, which I don't think we have.
Oh, well, probably. Who gives a damn? Okay, so Omar, he's back in Hollywood.
I'm back in
There's
Hollywood.
lots going on. And in fact, this is more sort of like a hindsight thing.
Okay.
So looking back on this, you might be as sort of disappointed with your choice, maybe not even your fault. Your agent, sometimes you look at a project and you might think this thing is going to be massive.
Okay.
I want to get in on this.
Yeah.
This is going to be huge. But unfortunately, it's kind of, you filmed it last year. It's been
Okay.
released this Christmas or around this time or towards the end of this year. And unfortunately, it's been a massive flop. And unfortunately, you're already in it, okay? You're already in the
okay.
film. There's no getting out of it. They've already
Right.
shot your role.
I'm in there.
It's a decent role.
Okay.
You're not one of the main characters,
Okay.
but you're a significant character. And now, unfortunately, you're significant enough to go on the press tour with them and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, you're part of the core cast. It's just for whatever reason it is, the movie hasn't done well. So I've got these 3 box office flops from this year that, unfortunately, you had to be a part of.
Brilliant. Let's
Yeah,
do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one is
Uh huh.
Terminator Dark Fate, which did absolutely bloody terrible.
Okay.
It was supposed to be a huge. I don't know if you could look up how much the loss was, Omar. Or
Yeah, what
anything
was it?
like that.
Terminator, which one?
Terminator Dark Fate. So it's the latest Terminator movie. It came out a couple of months ago.
Yeah, let's have a look. So, so the loss on that is we're looking at the box office. The budget was 196 million, and the box office was 260.6. So it made about a couple million.
But but
it's
that's
also
not good.
No.
That's not good.
No, okay,
So,
yeah. Let's do
if
that
anything, that's the most successful one out of the 3. Then
one.
I
Okay.
guess.
What's the other one then?
So the other one is the new Charlie's Angels movies, which again,
Who would I play?
well, there's always a strong male character, like Bosworth or whatever it is. Remember, there's the guy the Charlie.
Oh, yeah, Charlie, of course.
So maybe if you were Charlie,
Oh,
but
maybe.
unfortunately, what did
Charlie's
the movie
Angel.
do?
Let's have a look here. So the movie on this one, the box. Oh my Lord in heaven! It just broke even. So this was a budget of 48 to 55 million. I wonder
That's
why
not a lot.
I know. Why would they say 48 to 55? Maybe depending on what. Why is it that there's a big spread there? You know what I mean?
Reshoots.
Maybe reshoots, but why? Why it should be 58 or 55 million? Whatever.
Okay, whatever.
And they made 55.2, so they made about 2 million and 2
Which is pathetic.
200,000,
Which is
200,000, which is absolutely
terrible.
nothing.
And again, this also has to do with, it doesn't matter how much it's made, it's the reviews.
I never go past a movie on IMDb that's past a 7. I never watch anything under.
And
This
what
got
is
a
this?
4.1 out of 10.
What did Dark Fate get?
Dark Fate probably got less than that. Let's have a look quickly. I'm going to quickly run over there. And that got a 6.5.
6.5.
So that's probably
Alright.
one of the better ones. And then what's the last one, please?
The last one is Cats.
Oh my God. Like, I've got a
So
rant
if
about
nobody
cats.
knows about this, this was probably...
Okay, that's
they
the
said
biggest.
this was not even the worst film of the year, the worst film of the decade.
Wow. And
And it was only released like 3 weeks ago.
that's ridiculous.
So, what are the numbers on the Cats?
look, we have to give this one justice because
It's not finished
it
its
hasn't
run yet.
finished its run. It's only been out for a few. It launched on the 26th of December 2019. Directed by Tom Hooper, as we all know, and the budget was 95 million US.
Yeah.
And so far, it is at 12.4
Oh
million.
my God,
That
that's
is
the worst.
a lot.
And obviously, so you would like the way that Cats work is a musical. So
Yeah.
each person or performing artist, there's lots of famous people on there, like Taylor Swift. And
2.8 out of 10. But here we go. Can I just put this in
so
perspective?
you're one of the cats. So
Gotcha.
you've got to do
Like
a whole
Idris
song.
Elba, yeah.
Which would, exactly.
Yeah.
You've got your own little part of
Yeah,
Cats.
cool.
Yeah.
So what's a really cool song by Cats? I can't remember. Like,
Is it Memories?
Memories by... I mean, that's the only thing that made, what's her name? Barbra Streisand famous. That's where this came from.
Yeah, it came. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So interesting. And the thing is, you got to look at it, everyone's going to go, oh, everyone's going to choose Cats. Look at it this way.
But is it better to be associated with the biggest flop and then make a bigger comeback?
Yeah, Rebel Wilson was in it. I mean, it's Ian McKellen,
Taylor-
Judi Dench,
Taylor
Taylor Swift.
And
you
again,
know?
what let it down was all
Idris.
the weird CGI, and that's what everyone's saying about
They had
it.
to reshoot
just
it.
looks mental.
Do you see it came out and they had to take it back and then
everyone
they had
says
to
it's
recut
creepy.
it?
It's like cats with human hands, and it just doesn't make sense, and it's just visually hard to watch. That's what I've heard. It's just and because you find yourself looking at it, trying to work out what you're looking at, rather than like watching actually what's going on.
Right, so it's too.
And of course, there's no story because it's just song after song after song type of thing. Like it
yeah.
doesn't really tell that good a.
Yeah, there's no good
Story,
story arcs.
yeah.
I did Cat once as a musical.
Did you?
Yeah, in Christchurch.
What
New
cat were
Zealand.
you?
I was the
Mr.
narrator at the beginning, but then
yeah.
I was the bad cat. I can't remember his name.
Mr.
Was it-
Scropholophus or whatever. his
I
name is?
can't remember.
I don't know.
That's the thing. I can't remember that one. I also did like this other one called Quest. I can't remember any of the film, any of the. I can't remember any of the plays that I did in high school, but I was good.
All right, well, we'll get back to this answer. Obviously, you have to answer this next week because we've got a week to think about it. That's how the hypothetical question works. So we'll get
Brilliant.
back with the hypothetical question. So it's Cats,
Cats.
Terminator, Dark Fate,
Terminator.
and what was the other one? Charlie's Angels. I mean, and that's the thing. It's a hindsight thing. So you've already done it. It's not like you get to choose which one you've done. You've already done it.
Yeah,
If,
and it's
if
come
anything,
out.
I'm giving you a bit of a time machine to go. All right, which one?
Yeah,
can
totally.
I, unfortunately,
I'm going to weigh them out.
Because what's worse is I've been watching some of the press tour of the people doing the interviews for Cats, and they're just kind of like, oh shit.
Oh,
This
no.
is, because they know what they're doing. They must have sat down and watched it a month or so beforehand, going, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, they wonder who was the guy, the fat English guy, the singer.
Oh, James Corbin, I hate him so much.
Yeah, he said that he was like bagging it and he hadn't even seen it and he's in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter. And there we go.
There we go.
That was the show, everybody. Thank you very much for coming back. The first show back for 2020. 2020. 2020.
It's hard to say. It's weird to say.
2020. 2020.
You
2020.
got anything you got to rant about real quick? Because I've got a real quick one.
I've got a rank. Go quickly. We haven't got time for this.
The massive bushfires going on in Australia.
Ooh, be sensitive.
And yeah, I'm not making any fun. And Sydney think it's a good idea to spend $6 million on fireworks for New Year's Eve rather than giving that to the relief effort.
Awful.
If you were in charge of that situation, you're a piece of shit.
Awful. It's the Prime Minister. And he was going around
That
doing
is
his
the
touring thing.
Stupidest thing I could ever
I know,
think of
it's
is like,
ridiculous.
let's let off more fire
Yeah.
and fireworks and shoot more flammable things into the sky while there's like the biggest catastrophic
It's so stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's so stupid. And he went to one of the Watumba. He went there to go and shake some
I've
hands,
seen it.
and
There's a
tried to
compa-
grab the
Yeah.
lady's hand, and he tried to pat the guy's like, I don't want to fucking. Well,
There's
it's
a
American.
there's a
I don't wanna
compilation
talk.
of him, like people
I don't want
trying-
to fucking talk to you.
There's
You
a
fucking idiot.
compilation of people trying to shake his hand and him
Yeah.
going,
He's-
or him trying to shake their hand.
And he didn't even cry with
You know
people.
what's more
Oh.
sick actually is them trying to make a political spin out of it.
Yeah, that's
rather
what-
than
exactly,
going,
that
what's
is
the best
sick.
thing that we can do? Like, oh
Yeah.
no, let's spin this because he's a right wing politician. If it
Nah,
was a
that's
left wing
so-
politician,
yeah, totally.
they wouldn't have gone on holiday. What a
Totally.
load of fucking
That's
shit.
how they did it. That's what he was doing. He was trying
and
to get
that's more sick. So shame on the
stupid.
news as well, and shame on the news for like it's just this constant like live stream of what's the body count.
Yeah,
you know what
ridiculous.
I mean?
And all the animals, hundreds of millions of animals.
500 million animals. That's what I'm more sad
ridiculous.
for that than anything.
The
else.
koalas and the Chewbaccas.
The yowies.
The yowies. Oh, what a awful. But look, I'm thinking about them. I think it's awful. There, I've got my friend I've got heaps of friends in Sydney, and there's a ring of fire. But now it's in Victoria. So anyway,
it's joining up to be a mega fire. So
and it is sick.
Hearts out.
And people are calling me sick because I did a TikTok viral video that went completely viral about me pretending to be in White Island before the earthquake, or I got the free tickets from Noel to the island, and I went there, did a TikTok, And I'm like, oh, I'm in White Island, and then people are like, ugh!
Oh, people are so sensitive. Moving on.
Yeah, but
Moving
people,
on.
so it was funny. You should read the comments. Some people were like, "Oh, that's so funny, bro. Ignore those guys." And some people were like, "No, this is awful."
Yeah, but again, there's a difference between walking onto a live volcano, which you've signed a waiver for, and also like I'm just going to my house and it burns down in a massive bushfire. Bit of a difference.
Yeah, there's a bit of a difference. Thank you very much for spotting that.
Rant
Over. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Again, please go follow us on all of the little devices there. Go to YouTube, watch our videos. Come back next week. Come back, share it with friends.
Wakachangi.
We're going to send some Wakachangi. It doesn't matter the far. We're going to talk about the far. We've got so much to talk about. Hypothetical question. And, of course, we're going to be calling up a few people in the next couple of weeks. So it could be you.
And from after episode 10, it's going to get exciting because we're going to start to get some guests.
Yes, we've got some big names coming in. We've also got another sponsor coming in. And if you're thinking, how are they going to call me? I've liked the Facebook page. How are they going to call me? Well, because you've liked the Facebook page, you've got a Facebook profile. I'm going to call you on Facebook. Yeah, that's the answer.
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
Get hold of people
are like,
these days.
you're not going to have my number. No, but I'm going to have your Facebook name. I'm going to call you. Get ready.
I keep FaceTiming myself by accident.
You FaceTimed me once, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, idiot? I'm on the toilet. Should have answered. Right, guys, thank you very much. We're out.
See you later, guys.
The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner.